Okay. 3/4 plus 5/8. Now, if I give you 3 nickels and a dime, what part of a dollar do you have? A fourth, a quarter of a dollar. Because a quarter is called a quarter because it's a quarter of a dollar, right? Okay, so let me just digress over here. What I just asked you, a nickel is 1/20th of a dollar, right? Okay, so we know that 3 nickels is 3/20ths of a dollar, right? That's 3 nickels. And this is a dime, right? We know the 3 nickels and a dime is worth a quarter, right? Now, we don't get that if we add 3 and 1, we get 4, right? And if we add 20 and 10, we get 30, right? So, is not equal, that's not a cancellation, does not equal, I said it again, didn't I? Is not equal to and that ain't no way a quarter, right? I mean, that's going to give you 4/30, right? 4/30 is not 1/4, is it? So please, 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 don't destroy our financial system by adding numerators and adding denominators. Fair enough? Okay? So how do we add them? Well, you know,
Common denominator.
yeah, common denominator. A dime's worth 2/4, right? 2 nickels. Quarter.
Yeah.
I just destroyed our entire world economy. Okay, right? So this is the same as 3/20ths plus 2/20ths. This is 3 nickels and 2 nickels, right?
No.
And that equals 5 nickels, right? And that equals 1/4. Okay? So I want you to kind of remember that example. Matter of fact, I might start putting that example on tests and saying, tell me in terms of nickels and dimes and quarters why you don't add numerators and denominators when you're adding fractions. Okay? Explain why 3/20ths plus 1/10 is not equal to 4/30.
Because it ain't no way a quarter.
Huh?
Is that ain't no way a quarter? Is that a
Yeah.
proper answer?
Yeah, because 3/20ths is like 3 nickels, 1/10 is like a dime, and when you put 3 nickels and a dime together, you get 1/4, 1/4.
Can we just
Right.
write ain't no way a quarter?
Huh?
That's the answer on the test?
Ain't no quarter.
Ain't no
Yeah,
quarter.
I mean, you got to use the most important word in mathematics, which is ain't. Okay? Okay, now. Okay? I can multiply both the numerator and denominator by the same number because it's clear that I could then, do what I did up here, put the 2/2 out here. That's just 1, right? So when I multiply numerator and denominator both by 2, I'm just multiplying the fraction by 1, right? Okay? So, what good does that do? Is, well, that tells me I've got 6/8 plus 5/8. Now I'm adding 6 of something to 5 of something, right? Something being an eighth. Okay? So I add 6/8 to 5/8, I get 6 plus 5/8, which is 11/8. Okay? That's how we add fractions. And then 7/30 plus 1/8, what are we going to do with that? Well, the whole thing is the denominators have to be the same so that you're adding so many of this to so many of the same thing. Okay? Now the problem is, here, 8 was just a simple multiple of 4, so it was easy to see what to do. Okay? Now I could go into prime factorizations and stuff. We don't have a whole lot of time. And there's some things I have to do before class because the copier started jamming last night. There's stuff I want to hand you, and I'm going to have to get it printed out and do a couple other things before class. Okay? So we do have to quit at 10 after. Well, let me also comment, and don't need to do this on camera.